here in Prague, you never know when you're gonna run into a scammer. That's why I carry this GoPro around.
Hey!
And this one time, I was really lucky to get 2 birds, scammers, with 1 stone, camera. I didn't get the start of the situation on camera, but this guy was just waiting to trick some people by the ATM. But the minute he saw me, suddenly he was heading towards the exit. So I followed him. I eventually caught up and noticed it's my old money scammer friend from Poland.
Pane Bobku.
I was happy to meet him, but he didn't share the same emotion.
Co do bankomatu? Ja jsem nebyl ty kurvo przy bankomacie, ty w dupę jebany ty!
Wow, takhle jo.
We walked for a bit, and I was really curious if he could show me some of the money that he uses to cheat people. But he wasn't really up for that.
Tak můžu vidět ty ruble?
Dupę dostaniesz kurwo ty 1 ruble. Jakie kurwo ruble chcesz? Ty w dupę jebany ty!
And just like the llama, he started to spit.
Chápe to? Co na mě plivete? Ale vy...
Now, since I know he wasn't up to any good at the train station, and also the spitting part, I decided to call the cops to see how the situation will develop.
Idziemy, wolaj kurwo za policję.
Dobrý den, tady Rubeš z telefonu. Já jsem teď potkal pána, který nabízí u bankomatu lidem směnu peněz a místo českých koruny nabává běloruské ruble.
Now, some of the scammers are runners. This one was kind enough to sit around and wait for the cops.
Můžete počkat na tu policii, prosím? Tak si stoupněte do stínu a počkejte tady. Protože jste zloděj, vy okrádáte lidi. Vy okrádáte lidi. I kdybych byl, to je jedno, ale vy jste zloděj. Já vás budu i zveřejňovat na internetu.
To budeš kurva platit do konce života.
Jo?
Já ti to říkám.
A za co budu platit do konce života?
Za to, že mě fotíš, kurva. Já jsem nic udělal?
Vy okrádáte lidi.
Chyť mě za ruku, ty bydláku jeden, ty kurva. Chyť mě za ruku, kurva. Bíle český, ty kurva.
Debile český mi říkáte?
A jak mám ti kurva říct? Jo to ty kurva.
Vás to štve, že mě to vadí, že?
Ty můžeš točiť Rumunův, kurva, není mě.
Vy jste okradl třeba ten německý štáb, ty jste okradl, to máme natočený přesně. Pamatujete si to?
Ne.
Německý štáb v roce 2020 jste okradl na Florenci. Nepamatujete si to? Takže když to teď tohle ukážu a za to ukážu, jak jste okradl, tak přiznáte, že jste zloděj?
Ne.
Okay, das ist ja gut, ja?
Ja.
Alles klar. Okay, ja, vielen Dank. Das ist aber nett von Ihnen. Aber was habe ich jetzt für einen besseren Kurs, ne?
Ja. 26.
Now you can see that the German TV blurred out his face. Yeah, I don't do that. The situation here attracted attention of some of construction workers that were chilling around here. Lucky for me, they were on my side, even though they had no clue what was going on. As we're waiting around here for the cops, look how this guy got suddenly super nervous, looking back and forth. So I pulled out my phone to see and take a picture of whatever he was looking at. Now at this point, one of the construction workers that was here actually pointed out that the guy on the other side of the street looks like an accomplice of the guy waiting here.
Tamten. Že jo? Vy na něj, když tak hodíte okno na tohle? Prosím, jo, ať neuteče.
Got it. Another scammer is trying to cheat some people right in front of my camera, offering them to change money on the street. So I stepped in.
Okay, it's a scam. It's a scam. Zůstaňte tady, voláme policii, zůstaňte tady.
This guy got very violent and very stressy within seconds. As I'm chasing him, he starts to throw the worthless money around, hoping I will let him go. Well, I won't. Now, as I'm following this new scammer, I get a phone call from the cops. So I pick it up and they're like, hey, we just arrived to the scene, you're nowhere to be found. And I'm like, well, I'm chasing another scammer.
Dobrý den, já chytím mezi těm druhýho, jo. Takže jestli tam ten furt sedí na zemi, hlídají ho tam dělníci, tak já jsem mezi tím usměrně chytil dalšího. Počkejte tady na policii.
This new scammer was screaming all around. And as we entered a nearby building, once again, he was throwing money at me. Not only the worthless Belarusian rubles, but also some Hungarian forints that they also use to scam and trick tourists. To my huge luck, as we entered the building, he ran directly into police officers that were just walking around. So I asked them for help.
Teď směnil s lidma peníze na ulici.
And they did.
počkejte, až mi neodcházejte, potřeba bych...
Já tam mám druhýho, který mi tam sedí a on mi mezi mu teče.
Now I knew I have to run back to the original scammer to see if he's still there.
Ty vole, do háje!
Unfortunately, he was gone. Now I spent the rest of the day here at the police station to report all of it and also to give to the cops all the Belarusian rubles that this guy had on him. Only to find out that this guy, the new guy I chased, is also Polish, just like the original guy, and that these two actually work together in a pair. Now I do believe that this couple, let's call them Bolek a Lolek, are actually the ones who supply the other gang, the Romanian branch and the Bulgarian one, with the expired money. Partially I believe so because the serial numbers on the bills are very close to each other, and also because some of the scammers actually started to talk and finally spilled some beans.
Give you a lot of information. Go ahead. Okay.
This was episode number 7 of our honest guide to the money scammers here in Prague. If you've missed the previous one, you'll find them on our channel. And if you don't want to miss the future ones, we'll be happy if you subscribe. See you next week. And in the end, as always, I'll teach you a Czech word. This time it's how to say train station. So train station is vlakové nádraží. This is vlakové nádraží, train station, and if it's the main one, it would be hlavní vlakové nádraží, but nobody would say that, we would just say hlavní nádraží. The main station would usually refer to the main train station, hlavní nádraží.